Well, family, it better than we know Kawita. We're going to the studio 2 and bring the program Good Morning Salon.
From New Englandville studio, good morning and welcome to another edition of the program Good Morning Salon, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Today, now Tuesday, January 27, 2026, and we will bring this edition of the program this Tuesday morning. My name is Adeyemi Jackson.
And Musa Kamara Naminim, good morning. We want to apologize to listeners and viewers for come up late due to technical challenge beyond we control. But inside today's edition of the program, Good Morning Salon, the AG's office don't hold the first privilege on the amended 1991 Constitution within Common Parliament. You know inside the program. The NCRA don't ask Minister of Labour not forgive work or residence permit. So any foreign national will not get national ID card. This and other stories them the program for you, plus they talk to Usman Timbo, we been APC representative the tripartite committee for can talk about them work during that 10 day and also discuss other issues them we get for do with the amended 1991 constitution, as in one of the people we be in a parliament yesterday. For sake of that, I want to welcome the program. Good morning and welcome to the program Good Morning Salon.
Good morning, Radio Democracy, and good morning, Sierra Leone.
And don't forget, they listen to we live on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl and also now with Facebook page, and also they get you on YouTube and through Salon, through we partner community radio stations them they listen to we throughout the country. And as I mentioned earlier, we talk to Usman Timbo inside the program today, where they can talk about the role we been played during the APC tripartite negotiation and also the amended 1991 constitutions. Once again, good morning.
Good morning.
It's been a while. The last time we've been getting even there for talk about you flag bearer aspiration at the All People's Congress APC party. You still get aspiration there?
Yes, absolutely. And my primary intention actually not for talk about that, but since you bring other issues and maybe in a public figure, I'm also willing for talk about the issues where you mentioned.
We did look at the issues then but look at how far you don't go since that then they will be last host you on this. The last time host you say you consult. It's still on the consultation or consultation done?
So the last time when I host me, I talk about consultation. Then the next time I come for information on how I've been going. That 10 day again I've been get technical problem and then the studio not be work. But now it's standing, I don't make a lot of progress. I done phase 3 of this. You are aware that I will not launch on the 1st of May 2025. And I don't do a lot of consultations now across the country with the delegates. In fact, this past weekend I do the last district will be left. So I've completed phase 1, phase 2. And this is now phase 3 of my engagement. And this phase 3, the media engagement for brief people on me work so far, as well as for talk about my vision for national renewal for Salon. I've put together 10 points or 10 pillars vision for national renewal, and I hope we will get a chance today also for talk about that.
We get enough time for making you discuss some of the things in the, but you talk about phase 1, phase 2. Take we out phase 1 being Talek and within at the phase 1 and the phase 2.
So phase 1 have been the first resignation, and phase 2 being phase 1 have been resignation, declaration, resignation, consultation, declaration, and media engagement. That was phase 1. And afterwards, phase 2 was actually going across the entire nation now for meet with the delegates across every district, as well as also going on the diaspora, particularly the United States of America, one of the biggest districts, for also hold consultations there. So all of that I have done. And this is phase 3 now, going at the media engagement while the lower level elections to commence.
If they talk about meeting delegates, somebody they listen to you now go ask, the APC don't get delegates?
Yeah, so the APC has delegates.
Okay.
Yes, we always get delegates, you know.
Ahead of the delegates conference?
Yes, so we always get delegates, but we therefore start a new election for delegates. You know, the present delegates, the mandates they expire after 3 years, and that 3 years they come to an end very soon. But notwithstanding, because they are the, how do you call them, the stakeholders within the party, you have to talk to them, express your interest as well as hear from them, because I always don't maintain that not to make the solutions to Salon's problems. All I not even start for pretend as if I know everything about the APC. All I not pretend as if I know every situation and problem and opportunity within every district in the nation. So that's why I've been feeling it's important for meet with them and talk to them. At the same time, this is not the end. I just told you it's phase 3. This will go up to phase 6. You know, so I only talk about this 3rd phase, and I will not go to the next phase for now.
Okay, you talk about engaging delegates, about your intention for vying for the flag bearership now the APC party. How the consultation with the delegate Metalek?
Absolutely good. Like I say, I call them consultation because I didn't go there for ask them for me and support me. One person will always don't say I believe that power comes from God, and that whoever God wants to make the leader of the APC and the leader of this nation, now God they choose them. The road to leadership is not straight. You know, God now know and he can always hide and power. So for me, once I go to those places, about more listening, you know, about creating relationship, creating bond with them people, yeah. So whether they return as delegates or they not return as delegates, the important thing is that these guys have suffered with the APC. These guys know the story of the APC. These guys have felt the pain of the theft of the 2023 elections. So it's good for talk to them. So by that consultation what I do, I don't get a lot of ideas on how they operate today, how the situation and data them place them they then say don't get for understand me. And I will tell you, say the engagement were really positive, and it don't give me total confidence that I will emerge victorious at the next National Delegates Conference.
In summary, the consultation are for seek approval from the APC members, them or that within concern. Is that the case?
I don't understand.
Is it the consultation?
Yeah.
Would not be the thematic area of is it that you seek approval or you seek their consent?
No, I just tell you, it's not about seeking approval, it's not about seeking consent. And this tie with the question you asked before, that if APC get delegates, and I told you yes. But it doesn't necessarily mean these delegates are the same people who will go to the convention. Even though I believe a lot of them wants to, they're still vying for various positions them. And if all goes well, they are likely to win, even though it's a democratic contest. You know, so the engagement was not just going to seek their consent or their approval. It was more understanding them and made themselves understand me properly. Yes, they know me as the Deputy National Secretary General. I've engaged a lot, maybe at the top level. For example, in some districts, I mean the district chairman, them in other places, I mean the constituency, chairpersons, women's leaders, and youth leaders or veteran leaders or secretaries. But beyond that now, for understand everybody when I delegate, if you need me for like go to them various districts here for like talk to them, for make I understand them and then say for understand me.
What's the level of acceptance?
I think I'm a likable person, yeah. I don't want to talk about that too much, but I want to tell you that I'm very confident that I'm going to emerge as the winner of this.
So why you think, say, what you bring about the confidence from your side, where you think, say, you go emerge for be the winner for the flag bearer against the APC party? Because you get a lot of other people who don't show interest.
Simple, because I'm a winner, and I have shown it before. Of all the one way they contest, so I think Kanamido win election with the highest votes ever within the APC. I mean, I'll tell people that I don't contest and win more election than anybody else who don't put himself forward in this race. So if anybody for talk about in confidence, me can talk about, and I also get data for proof, say I have done it before.
You get a data for proof and say you don't do them before. We get a recent survey IGR do about likability and electability of delegates or aspirants from both the APs and the SLPP, and you don't see that survey and what you make up of them.
You said it's a survey, and I also think on TikTok I see a small clip where even the person who do the survey actually talk about the limitations of a survey. And I think what people need to understand that, or even them, even though he put a disclaimer, because INSEF or many people don't understand how party politics or election of flag bearer they work. This is not a general election or presidential election. This is not a targeted election. You know, there are 1,851 people or thereabout will get to be part of this process, not to the millions of people across the entire nation. And with my experience over the years, for the past 15 years being in politics, I don't know how to reach out to those people. I know how to engage them. The other part, I know Sabi noise politics. I'm not somebody who does a lot of noise, but I'm sure if you were here in 2018, you saw what I did, and nobody saw it coming. And if you hear about the 2023 APC National Delegates Conference, and the people who were in the inside there, we know what I do. Even though no one saw me coming, with all the challenges we happen, I came out there of a total of 1,600 and so delegates. I got 1,373. However, that number not necessarily means those same people will vote for me for be flag bearer. They were confident for vote for me for be Deputy National Secretary General, but I'm not fool for even think this will translate
and
into
some
vote
of these
for acceptance
surveys,
for
you
be
not
the
think
flag
they
bearer.
change perception about people about what they happen, like the survey where they pull with the flag bearer race, who said them being points one of the aspirant them way na Jagaban say he is leading.
Like I said earlier, that survey is to who? You know, and 24 hours is a very long time in politics. And like I said, I don't dare long. I don't win a lot of elections. And me win elections not start now. I don't start for win elections from my school, the grammar school. I've never lost any election in my life, and I'm very confident that I will win this. Not so because of just me sabi, because I feel maybe God put something in me where ordinary likability. I think that's one thing where I know I carry. I want to accept that it is not because of what I know, it is not because of the way I play the politics, but something where God just put in me. You know, in Islam we call it nur, the light, you know, so maybe that's what's carrying me, and even also the way I'm comporting myself. So tendency all they don't bring me to Usaya Day, but that survey for me, that's the survey, depends on who I ask the questions. Maybe of 100% of that survey, I doubt if 1%. Well, the person who do the survey and I need for come and ask. Maybe that question should have been asked in the questionnaire, whether the person will ask question now a delegate. Because we're not talking now about flag bearer, about presidency. Presidency is in 2028, that's the election. So the focus should have been on flag bearer for 2026 rather than who that the people of the nation want for be elected as president. We not get to that point yet, so I feel even the survey was missing the point by going for ask people who that they want for to be president. It's only somebody who feel like this is the time for talk about presidency, and I go talk about that, and I go survey that part there. For now, we're vying for the leadership of the APC. Even when the person win, it will become the leader of the party. It will only become a flag bearer
when the term reached for then contest, or with ECSL as it is now, as it is named now, actually announce with a call for nomination for flag bearer.
What do you make up of other delegates or aspirants them with show interest in this flag bearer?
I have tremendous respect for them. Interestingly, many of them are people I don't sabi even before politics. Some of them we attend university together. Some of them are family members to me. Others them in politics I meet them. There are others that they bring me into governance, as in that they employ me. The time I come and join mainstream governance administration in 2014. So I have very, very good relationship with them. Also, I'm the youngest amongst them, so they see me as their small brother. Others then see me as their nephew, which I accept. And I don't try to reach out to all of them. Well, the one they were Sabi, I don't try to reach out to them. And we get very, very good relationship. They see me as one harmless person, so I think I have very good relationship. And I also want to categorically say that these are all good people. Anybody will win at the end of the day, that person will make a good president if they win the election. At the same time, I want to make them very clear that me and one person will, if not to me, God choose, I will be one of the first people for lift whoever God choose in hand up. So, at the same time, I want to say, if I happen to be the person will win, me go be also the first person for reach out to the one that will not win, for sure, then say we are all victors in there.
Saying you are the youngest, how old are you now?
40.
40 years. It seems like by Mahmoud Unagudi Atpa, Unago be the youngest.
Not necessarily. By Mahmoud, I think on TV programs say he's 45. I think Ibrahim Bango is 45. Adi should be around 47, 48. So there are many people in their 40s, others in 50s, and I think a few in their 60s.
Okay. Still back on, let's take it back to the survey where IGR do.
Right.
You describe the survey as missing the point because you are not the focus now on the presidency of the country, but rather the flag bearer race.
Right.
But according to the one way we do this survey, it kind of serve as a baseline for show us to give projection or picture of the candidates them, now the two major parties them, and the one way perhaps most popular among the people them. Is it that because of your name not found in the list of those who may come up at the top list, make you describe the survey as a missing point?
No. Let me also say that I totally respect the person who did this survey as well as the survey. But I also did say that maybe when I say missing the point, that the question should not have been about leading the nation. It is too premature for that. The question is, you have to target those who are actually decision makers at that point. In a limited election of 1,800 or so delegates. Like I say, I believe, or maybe I assume, say, 99% of those people are people who will not be in that room to make that decision. So if you just go ask anybody in a street, from what they say, now we are controlled by social media, now we are controlled by what they see. So some people fall for what they see on the streets. Okay, there is this person who's so loud, he's doing things. There was a time where I can do this. This what I do, I can do it. People who were there saw my declaration. You were around, you see the crowd were pulled. So if it's about getting crowd out, I can do it. That same crowd they dance for one person now. That same crowd they can dance for me. Let people not forget about, I think people forget too quick. Before Dr. Samoa Kamara go to the convention in 2017 and he was elected, even though he was foreign affairs minister, minister of finance, bank governor, etc., people ask the question, you Sabiam? But at the end of the day, in my life in politics, I not ever see person, I not one day seen in my life crowd, Lady Wawa, CBN, Dr. Samoa Kamara. So it just shows that the timing wasn't right for talk about the presidency. In fact, it's infradig to the post where occupied the seat at the moment.
But according to the IGR, this now something where they get discussion with people where they consider for be supporters of the two major parties and before this report they come out, then discuss with the management of the two major parties
Like I tell you, it's not wrong. When I say missing the point, and I don't want to make this conversation be around IGR. I respect them, I respect the person who leads them, but at the same time, like I said, this report not get anything for do with what is happening now. You say you talk to supporters. Do you know if these supporters are even members of the APC? We're talking about a limited number of people, a targeted number of people. How many? Maybe, I know they ask for me and IGR sit down and discuss this, but Una ask IGR of these people, how many will they know say are members first of the APC? Secondly, how many will they know say are delegates of the APC? You just said they said supporters. Anybody can be supporter of anybody. But when the time comes, when you want to talk about electability, now when you give people the option, President Bill, Dr. Samoa Kama, who do you want? So you put these two people, that's where the electability comes. Or even with we, now, so we talk to the delegates, how it would have been correct now if you meet the delegates themselves, the present delegates, and say, of these 20 people, who do you choose? Or you just go ask them who do you want. Some might not even know who are the people that they want.
Okay. Honorable, you now one of the aspirants them. What in are you unique selling proposition? What make you different or what make you sellable amongst your colleagues them?
I always don't say I don't feel I'm different. I feel like how you say unique selling qualities. Me na open book. Me not a new quantity in the sense Salon don't sabi me not today. On all way there, if you don't ever see me, maybe another year about me, another year about my story. I don't go in this country. People know me school record. People know university days. People know me from when I start for practice as a free lawyer. People know how I rise through the ranks for get to this point. And with all that, people not ever point on and say, Usman Timbo have been this corrupt person. Usman Timbo not this wayward person. I think I've led my life with integrity, with humility, and the fairness for God. More so also, I think over the years I don't get unique experience where I think I one can boast of the experience. Experience in terms of working with all the three arms of government. That is the judiciary as a lawyer, an officer of the court, with the executive as a legal advisor in the presidency, as well as a commission member for the National Privatization Commission, and with the judiciary with the legislature as a member of parliament, where they don't elect for 2 terms. Additionally, outside the national government and governance structure, I also don't serve my political party from youth level and at all levels. I don't be deputy youth leader and acting youth leader for the Western area, the national executive secretary for the youth league of the party. I also don't be a member of parliament, meaning I'm a constituency executive member, district executive and regional executive member. I don't serve the legal team of the party, as well as I don't be the principal draftman for the constitution of the party, the 2022 constitution, as well as I don't serve as a national deputy secretary general of the APC. So at all levels I have served. I know the APC, I know the people of the APC, I know the aims, ideals and philosophy of the APC, as well as I understand from a technical standpoint the way how government do work.
How much delegate APC get in total?
I just tell you it's about 1,000, over 1,800.
Over 1,800.
Right.
If we are going to pull today, how much Timbogo get out of that 1,800?
It would be silly for me to answer that question because
in your consultation and how much you think you go get?
I'll tell you, in lower level elections they come. They are present delegates, but it doesn't necessarily mean that these same delegates will be the delegates at the National Delegates Conference. So it will be foolhardy for me for come and sit down here today and tell you, say, oh, I'll get this or I'll get that. That apart, even after the lower level elections, I will never sit
and count me chickens before they are hatched. Why I say so? Because you deal with mortal man. And over my years in this on earth, I don't know, say mortal man and dynamic, mortal man and deceptive. And 24 hours is a very long time in politics. Today somebody go to support Mange. Tomorrow it is support Adeyemi. Maybe the day for the convention it is support Timbo. Anything can change people. I've seen that. I've observed it. And so for make us sit down and tell you anytime along this race, say Osman Timbo they get 900 delegates or 100 delegates, I must be stupid for that to do that. But at the same time, I know the work I have put in. I know how much the people believe in me as a nation, not just a nation, as a party. I know how they are prepared to vote for me when the time comes.
Honorable Usman Timbo, continue for stay with me inside the program. Plenty for discuss inside the program. We get for respond to some of the issues them we Chief Minister be make, and also during your rule na the tripartite committee, and also we get for look at the constitutional amendments and round up on you flag bearer aspiration. The program Good Morning Saloon they continue. We go for the short break. We can continue.
All mama and papa want them pikin for sabi boku thing when they go na the internet, and then want them for go learn plenty thing wey go open their eye. But they also want to make sure say when the pikin dem go online, they always safe. KidsOnet na the service where they make sure say where you pikin dey na the internet, it always dey stay na safe and secure side. And not dey see bad thing, and na Africell no more able to do am with the KidsOnet service. With Africell KidsOnet service, you no need for worry. You pikin can go online, and they watch something, and they browse, and they do am safely. KidsOnet don't make any bad thing wey can you pikin away, and go protect am like soldier. You sef go get collect because you know say all the harmful content dem online no go come you pikin away. And this KidsOnet service very cheap. For just 9 million, it go protect you pikin for 30 days complete. Now this make you for activate this service. Just dial *499# or *113# and choose Africell KidsOnet today. With Africell, you begin an online experience different, safe, secure, and always protected. Africell don't come with KidsOnet for the first time as salon.
See how we last camp on this farming business. Now in no more they make profits. It's all like na debully gets where they work for them.
But blopa you comping. But that's not fine pan business.
But that's for waiting. I don't know why we don't take on this business. No, they get better. And we just come they shine like a only.
That's go. If they do well thing, but you not feel say me sister them. Not so debully I get so that the way I they manage me profit after I don't sell me farm markets. Now make una they see me at the shine by this farm business so.
Boss here, you get this fine secret you not tell we you sister them.
Now I they try for tell una so. Where I don't sell me farm thing them. I know they spend like how una they spend. Look you musu. Now new ladies bag you come out by so. You they trust for buy any new clothes we come out. All time una they spend pass how una they make them. Me now I they save. I they cut me cut according to me size. For LP Pandis, now make local commercial bank with in partner them. They don't start this financial and digital literacy campaign for farming community them where they help you for manage your budgets, learn you how for trust, and plenty other awareness there we go make your business grow more and more. Save today for you tomorrow and buy.
This message they come out from Local Commercial Bank and UNCDF in partnership with Government of Sierra Leone with funding from European Union.
We're trendy and youthful. Where you be? Inside Africa today, money they move with speed, but not only with trust. And trust in them now, Africash. by UBA. Whether you're in Nigeria or Ghana, Kenya, Liberia or Salon Seth, Africash, they connect all African countries them. With Africash, you go able to send and receive money outside Salon to other African countries them. Simple one. Whether you get account with UBA or not, it no matter. UBA design Africash for all man, any size and anytime inside Africa. In fast, you go able to send and receive money direct now any UBA bank or any UBA branch or agent office. Yes, oh yes, Africash, they give you the power for do an easy one with no stress. Now Africash, now the bra for send money now all the African country them. Go na any UBA branch or agent location today for send and receive money one time. For more information, call winner 078-200-200 or email winner cfcsierraleone@ubagroup.com. UBA, Africa's global bank, one brand, partnering for progress.
Best customer satisfaction. Nothing no dey pressure me.
Oh boss lady, you dey shine oh, you dey glow.
Sammy, well I tell you what, na for Kana Bluecrest College when na dey I dey do me digital skills and also get me own small business where I dey run pan this digital business here. Then get professional skill course when na fashion design. Na then na the first fashion school na Salon where then get local and international designers there when na train teachers there for learn you for do fashion design and garment construction. Na dey I learn wey make I also get me own business where I dey run.
When this course here dey start?
Admission dey on right now. We get bachelor degree in IT honors, professional diploma in IT, honor diploma in hardware and networking, certificate programs like server infrastructure management, web development, A+, N+, CCNA, CCNP, Java or Python, MS Office and Advanced Excel, graphic design, Tale ERP9, QuickBooks. You can call number 77 Wilkins Road or call 030-701-701. Bluecrest College. Learn today for be better person tomorrow.
No pressure.
The program now Good Morning Salon and they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM and we will bring to the edition of the program in name Adeyemi Jackson
and Musa Kamara na name.
The program they continue inside the program where they take one part with headlines to read them. Also the leader of the opposition Parliament Honorable Abdul Kabo don't say if government amend any part at the entrenched clause them inside the 1991 Constitution without them not go for referendum, government don't commit treason. They talk this is one pre-legislative hearing with the Legislative Committee in Parliament together with the Attorney General and Minister of Justice all with parliamentarian them and self member then at the public for look inside the proposed amended 1991 Constitution where the government be done the review for over 20 years now. Well, for more on this, make we join with parliamentary reporter Cheno Jallo.
Since the 11-year civil war done at the country, different governments them don't make plenty attempts for change some parts them inside the 1991 Constitution, where them feel say go make the country move forward. But the past two attempts not unsuccessful. President Bio, part of his campaign, promised them to the nation now for review law them we go make people in the country they as one. For achieve this, making government don't review the 1991 Constitution and then not before Parliament. For sake of this proposed amended 1991 Constitution, make the Legislative Committee in Parliament, together with the Office of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, don't hold one day pre-legislative hearing with members of the public and members of the Parliament for make them go talk about what they think about this particular document before member of Parliament them they put on at the plenary for approval. Inside this pre-legislative hearing, different people be witness them and the committee room being flopped to capacity with different people from opposition, government, civil society organization and the media. And when they talk about their position on this particular document, the leader of opposition, Honorable Abdul Kabo, being cautioned member of Parliament them, but how they forgot about this bill.
In amending entrenched clauses as stated in section 108 of the Constitution, we should ensure that after securing the two-thirds approval in Parliament, it should be subjected to referendum. in an event we fall short of any of these legal processes and procedures, we will be liable to treason. And when this crime is committed, don't think if you are not judged during that very period you are safe. Sierra Leone is a country of records.
With this caution, the leader of opposition been go before and warn for any action where government go on for take, we don't go there in the interest of the country.
If procedures and processes are not followed, or provide the highest resistance you could ever imagine. It's not a threat.
From this, the chairman for the Legislative Committee in Parliament, Honorable Marie Conte, been give the floor to Honorable Matisa Nyuma, when the leader of government business, for say something also. And when they talk, they assure the leader of opposition say government no go do anything. We will go against the laws of the country. And this instead don't show that the different law them where parliament don't pass under the SLPP government, like the Criminal Libel Law, the GIWI Act, the Sexual Offences Act, and other one them.
These are proposals. Even if they are put in an entrenched clause, when we go to the chamber, we just remove. We know the rules of procedure. Let the produce a verbal motion. It's a proposal from the minister. We can even decide not to even consider any of these clauses and stay where we are because we are progressive. We are open-minded people. We have allowed the public using 47 of the standing orders to make sure that we discuss this bill in the interest of Sierra Leone.
From this, the leader will also ask members of parliament and the public for be sincere and see the good thing them within inside this document.
So, you see, proposal like this nature, we need to open our minds. We need to come with contributions so that we can change the trajectory of our political thinking. Let us think for the interest of Sierra Leone, not for ourselves. This is a transformative drive. It's not in the interest of President Liu. It's not in the interest of the opposition, but purely in the interest to salvage our democracy.
After, when two leaders also don't talk, it be reach them for make the Attorney General and Minister of Justice when an office day before pan this amendment for tell the public, but waiting they inside this document and first thing we say now that this not just bill, we mean say it open to more suggestion for make them a better law. But it will also quick for ask people for take responsibility for their contribution to this bill.
But I'd like to emphasize, Mr. Chair, to the members of Parliament, that these consultations have not come to an end. We must continue in the days and weeks as we strive to make this a better document that will work for Sierra Leone. Of course, persons who have been part of this process should continue to engage and make this better. But to refuse to take ownership for what we have done together and then to oppose this just because it is led by government or to be a political mandate is not leadership.
After this advice, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice be explain the 23-page proposed amendment of the 1991 Constitution to parliamentarian and member of the Republic. And after about 1 hour of explanation, but waiting there inside this document, the chairman be asked member of Parliament and the people will be witness this hearing for their own position on what in the document they say. First person will be concerned now Honorable Usman Timbo will say
this does not refer to a section, it refers to the document in entirety. So I understand where the leader of the opposition is saying we will kick against any provision that touches or concerns entrenched clauses in this bill.
As Honorable Usman Timbo concerned say, no way, no the way government go before carry half of the section them inside this bill to President for approval and left some for do referendum later. The Attorney General and Minister of Justice say now Parliament will decide how they want this document for go to President.
I think we seem to have a disagreement on readings of Section 108. Respectfully, I think but I'll engage but not point, how you look at it in the legislative committee. At this point, we don't really know the form in which this is going to go to the president, right? Or the form in which it is going to come out of Parliament.
As it respond to Honorable Timbo, Honorable Umfasori Kouma believes Section 42 of the amendment no important and government for Pulam.
There's a common saying that says, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But 55% is not broken. So let us not endeavor to stay in that. Spend the money on one of the 50 plus 1 and the 20% as proposed in this bill add other rooms for other issues that we as a nation.
Will also be the response to Honorable Umfasoriko Umar, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, say this particular section did not the bill because they want for save government the plenty couple where they can spend for go on run off. For the Society for Radio Democracy, me, Nacheng Nojalo. The report.
The program na Good Morning Saloon, and they come to you from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We come over to we studio guest with Honorable Usman Timbo. Honorable, government and the review the 1991 Constitution now. Some parts of the 1991 Constitution, and yesterday the AG office they meet with members of Parliament, of which you now one for them for getting our input on the review process where they go on right now. What now you take on the review process so far? We don't start and to the point where it is now.
I think yesterday what happened a part of the usual procedure in Parliament that when they bring such bills, they get go to the pre-legislative process. And the pre-legislative process is the process where the person where they bring the bill, in this case the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, they come and explain to everybody. Because you know there will come a time when this bill will be committed to the Legislative Committee, who will look at clause by clause and see waiting for put and waiting for pull before being gone to the plenary. When I say plenary, that means that the Chamber of Parliament will all they come and discuss to different readings. Today we actually do the first reading of the bill where they can put before the House formally. So far what has happened is just usual or normal parliamentary procedure. This bill, I think, a product of the tripartite arrangement. You know, like how the Attorney General been say yesterday, this bill contains provisions pursuant to the recommendations of the tripartite report, as well as conclusions reached during the Justice Cowan-led constitutional review process. We also need for distinguish between the constitutional review process that is ongoing and this one. This one just for do with the electoral laws we're born out of, like I said earlier, the tripartite process. What do we get for do now? And that we accept the bill in good faith, we'll accept it in good faith. We'll look at it for ensure that the agreement will be reached during the tripartite process, because with this tripartite agreement, no one person for say, oh no, now we say this, now we say that. It's called agreement because agreement basically means consensus ad idem, where this is a law term where it means meeting of minds. So two minds don't meet right through all the arguments that Nayawi did. So we have to look at these provisions in line with the tripartite arrangement, as well as the white papers where the Justice Edmund Cowan CRC report's been due. That one also Acelo used them because it was put together by all of us and it was quite inclusive. We held a lot of meetings across the nation, and then we reached conclusion. So this is just the start of the process. I want to make everybody pay keen attention, not just members of Parliament, but everybody. Me, I feel we need for accommodate every position paper, and I'm happy that yesterday it was said clearly by the Clerk of Parliament that they're inviting and they're welcoming position papers to be submitted, as well as saying that they go even send people from the clerk's office to people outside the street for ask them waiting and think. At the same time, I was pleased with the announcement that the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, they also launched a website where they for launch yesterday. I hope so. We'll check them later on for see whether they may actually launch them on this constitutional review process. So for me, it's early days. And I want to make we look at this from a partisan lens. The APC has a position paper we don't prepare already, and we'll be looking at that because the APC was part of the process, and we'll be going by that position paper. Ultimately, the aim now for ensure we do a constitutional amendment where go last beyond APC SLPP. We will be in the interest of all Sierra Leone. We will ensure waiting happen where then if the 2023 elections not happen again.
Okay, we could come at your role where you and some others then play now the tripartite recommendation process. But again, back to the constitutional review process where they go now. This bill that don't go to Parliament yesterday, now the pre-legislative we are in both sides they make them points them clear as to what the makeup of the bill. And from the inside to play, we see the leader of the opposition come out say if government not look into certain entrenched clauses then go for referendum, it described that as a kind of treason. You told the same line of your leader?
The leader not say anything different. He just say the law as it did in black and white. There's nothing where he say they were wrong. Section 108.3 talks about waiting for happen. Any bill will get any clause will get something for do with entrenched clauses. That bill in its entirety, now let me say for the echo in my statement, it has to go to a referendum before then can go to the president. At the same time, when you talk about treason, now waiting the constitution provides anybody will attempt for amend any part of that constitution without going through due process, that person in act amounts to the an act of treason.
So what about this in a situation they expunge the entrenched clause from the amended constitution?
It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. So if they expunge them, then that makes it a different argument altogether. And I think that's what we're basically saying. That if you bring an entrenched clause, no sentence of the entrenched clause no more will they take and can go to president, or now they take to referendum, now the entire bill. But if you pull the entrenched clauses, and this is where I think Mr. be argue with the Attorney General, because the Attorney General been saying in submission that these entrenched clauses, I think that'll be 85 and 87, they say, oh, once we've done the arguments, then they pull them. When they pull them, then they take to referendum. No, you cannot do that, because it is part of the bill, it is inside. How you will take a document, we get certain portions we get for the entrenched clause, you say, okay, we put them aside, then we go to the president while the things still lay inside the document. So the documents now one bill and carry, not two separate bills. And in fact, if that bill they continue like how we did in present form and bring a kind of parliament, so the name of the bill supposed for even change from constitutional amendment to constitutional referendum bill. So it's two different things altogether, so, and that's where
so it means the provisions we na entrenched clause for be expunged before you appear in a parliament.
It's up to them what anyone for do. But once them being in a parliament, we have to go by what the constitution says.
Now, the provisions them na this amended constitution get for do with two documents them according to the Attorney General and Minister of Justice with them pioneer one from the Cowan White Paper and also the tripartite reports or the tripartite recommendations them. You are one of the people and we represent the All People's Congress Party and the tripartite. Whose role Timbo been play during the tripartite committee work for put the recommendations together?
I want to correct you, and everybody will feel that way. I want to say this categorically clear, that Osman Timbo played zero role in the tripartite.
No, I'm not saying you play role. I ask you, say, whose role you play?
No, they say Osman Timbo, me. Okay, so me. If you know, say my name now, Osman Timbo. I played zero role in the tripartite process. Zero. I wasn't part of the tripartite committee. I wasn't part of even the technical backstop committee where the party create. I wasn't there. During the negotiations for the agreement for national unity, the national unity agreement, that's where I was a part of the technical committee and not even the negotiating committee. So I had zero role in the tripartite process.
What are the difference between the negotiating committee and the technical committee?
So the negotiating, okay, so in the tripartite process?
Yes.
I just don't tell you, so first distinguish. I'm not the part of the tripartite process. The tripartite process was born out of the agreement for national unity. The agreement for national unity, I said them for set up a tripartite committee, APC, SLPP, and the one that they meet with them, right? I'm not a part of that. Absolutely not. From the day we come out the negotiations, I made it categorically clear that I don't want to be a part of any tripartite process for two reasons. One, I was dissatisfied with the National Agreement for Unity. I not feel say we accommodate better than we go inside it. And number two, as a member of parliament, I been feel say my role supposed for be concentrated on when this report can have parliament, and that's exactly where it is now. So in terms of the role we begin for play as a member of parliament, now that this document will reach parliament, now we can see the role we will play from the recommendations of the tripartite committee. Now back to the difference between the technical committee and the negotiating committee for the National Agreement of Unity, National Unity Agreement, right? Will be happening in October 2023. So there are people who put together the papers, position paper. Then people and they, now some of people from the negotiating committee as well as the technical committee, technical backstop. After we put them papers together, the position of the party will be include a rerun of the election, release of the data, for let them sack the electoral commissioner and all the electoral commissioners, the inspector general of police, the head of ONS, the chief justice. These were some of the recommendations we will be get in the position paper where we put together as a party. But that's what we did. That's the role that we played, and that's where my role stopped. When it comes to negotiating that contract, that even agreement, Osman Timbo was not part of the negotiating team. So at no time did I sit and talk or negotiate on behalf of the APC or on behalf of anybody.
So we say you name come on now, where according to the chief minister, we say you dey so say you now one of the people we been the first Dr. Samura we imposed, or we been the you and Dr. Mara, we talk to Samura for ensure say some of these things we in disagree with, we put them na the tripartite recommendation.
Unfortunately, I don't want to talk about the chief minister.
You know they talk about the chief minister, we just they talk about the you clarification on how you name come.
I have clarified that. Unfortunately, I be one for Kamia back because now I making statement and talk but since I did on my media engagement, it happened say I've been go to a sister station of Una the day afterwards, and I had the opportunity for make that known to the public. Notwithstanding that, I want to make reference to the things I said there, with as my response to the things he said. I also want to confirm say there are blatant, malicious lies said by David Senge, the minister of, or the chief minister of the government of Sierra Leone. That are part which I want to address today are some of the things they were in keyboard giants them been talk afterwards that not knowing me then say, or me and chief minister will not in at the same level. And I want to agree with them that me and the chief minister definitely we not
Honorable, we not talk about the personal. When we look at the clarification, how Honorable Usman Timbo in name come, where the chief minister say Timbo and Dr. Mara and be the first Dr. Samura.
I just told you that there are blatant lies, but at the same time I want to address something where they say. You know, I don't address that.
One thing these allegations they don't make come now. We're only responsible for allegations where they make na 19th.
Right.
So allegation where they make na social media, but what in chief minister make now, they make they ask you for clarification.
I just did. I clarified that before, and I just don't tell you again.
You say you say you not ever did it, but what you make up of chief minister in statement, and even when you go post na you Facebook page, it come again and respond to you. They say you been Dede, and it reads, oh my dear friend Usman Timbo, you are also literal a member of Dr. Samura team. It's a quite shame that you continue to throw him under the bus. You guys offer the technical support, and in the room I definitely mentioned that I was in Dr. Samura sitting beside me typing. Facts are sticky. You can't run from them. Take responsibility of your support to Dr. Samura. And it is also a lie that you and Dr. Mara refused to sign.
I just don't tell you, so I don't deal with that. I don't want for drag this on. You know, it's not necessary. They're lies. I don't address that in our sister radio station. It's Epic. I also they send people that go check me Facebook and TikTok account, Usman Abdal Timbo. You will see me respond there. But I don't want to go to that. What I want to address is this: that yes, I agree. The chief minister is the chief minister. We are not on the same level. I am a politician, maybe he is an administrator. I started winning elections from the Terwade Grammar School. All through my years in senior school, I was elected as class prefect. I was elected president of Integrity Club. I was elected house captain of my house. I went to parliament and to university. I was elected as a member of the Student Representative Council. The other part, I have won elections. And the only time when me and Chief Minister go compare in terms of being politicians, now when he starts for winning first classroom elections, I have won many elections. I've put myself to the people for them to make a judgment on me. And he has never done it. So in terms of being a politician, I am a politician who has won elections. He has been a beneficiary of the prerogative of one person who is the president. So we're totally different, and lay in media bloggers them, where they talk about me and in comparing we, let them know say, I am a politician, chief minister an opportunity again for can serve. The time when you serve this nation, when I give up private practice for serve this nation, some people were in school trying to determine what they want to do with their lives. I have been serving this nation ever since. I gave up my life. I gave up private practice and the money we did inside it for serve the poor people. I gave up my life to serve indigent people, disabled people, women, people in communities who know nothing. That is what I did at the time when some people in our school they determined what they want to do with their lives.
Chief Minister get any personal issue?
He's my friend. Well, I hope he's still my friend. I still consider him as a friend because we don't get long time relationship. And interestingly, this not the man when I was working for Herbert Smith Freehills, one of the biggest law firms, I was doing secondment with them in England. I remember in 2015, this chief minister picked phone and called me and asked me questions about him wanting to come and work with the President Koroma administration in 2015. I remember at the time I just left office na Herbert Smith and I did work along Liverpool Street in England, and he called me to seek my advice on opportunity for like I work for President Koroma under the APC regime.
Continue for the routine of the program in name of Honorable Usman Timbo and in one of the flag bearer aspirants in the APC, where they make clarification on certain things that we come up with regard the tripartite recommendation process. Continue for the routine of the program. Inside the program, we take one power headline story. Then we say the Director General for the National Civil Registration Authority, Mohamed Massakoy, asks the Ministry of Employment, Labour and Social Security not for give work or resident permits to foreigner them where they come na the country for come stay or for come work if they not get national identification card. They talk this is how one enter with Radio Democracy for sake of one press release where the Ministry of Employment, Labour and Social Security pull who decided they ask foreigner them where they work or they na salon for take the new digital work or resident permit. Mohamed Massakoy talk more to me inside this interview.
The same law what tell you say when government passed in 2022 March, where say for that you get government working in this country, you forget your NIN, your birth certificate or your ID card. But all get consistency in the information of all men in this country. That the same law provide for that as well. Say any foreign residents within this country, you forget your work permit and your resident permit. But the law say you don't forget any of those two, the resident permit or work permit, if you no longer get your non-national ID card. So it is mandatory. You are obliged by law for taking non-national ID card. When you get your registration is free. You get your non-national ID card, and that's the reason how you go to labor. You go take your resident permit. Then you go, so you go take your work permit. Then you go to immigration. You go take your resident permit. But without that, the law not allow immigration or labor for attend to you without the non-national ID card.
Well, one would say this then are foreign nationals them where either they come for work in a salon or for can spend some time in a salon. Why the need for make them go in for national ID card?
If you go to America today, You want to do any job there, anything you want to do in America as a legal resident. Once you are there, what the first thing you try to get is your green card. That constitutes your NIN, what we call NIN, your SS number. Now that is the use for get card. If you not forget job or forget anything for register your business, for going to hospital, anything where you get what you want to do in America or you want to go to the UK. The UK they call our insurance number.
But that now from one them where they go stay permanently. What about some where they come say, okay, a little time they can spend at salon and they return back?
The law say once you are a foreign resident in this country, you have to be identified. If your stay here is legal, you must be identified. We now know that there are a lot of foreign residents in this country. We know they go through the legal process. They can't hide, they go do business, the government they lost money, they lost revenue. So that system the government put in place for them to track every foreign resident in this country. It's not only because government want for the revenue or only want for know who is here, but it is also good for your home country. Let us say you come from Bangladesh and you are in Sierra Leone. Then you don't make government know say you are in Sierra Leone. There's something happened to you. Let's say for instance you die. Then the people in Bangladesh they want for recover your body can go to Bangladesh. We are the contact for giving you that certificate. We are the contact for facilitate that. It is government. So if we don't know about you, it is difficult for us to compromise that. So you have responsibility for you self for make government know say you are in this country. Make your presence, your status in this country legal. And how do you do it? Register and get the necessary permit, work and resident.
On which system the NSA don't put in place for ensure say the country national ID card not fall by the wrong people?
Well, it is highly secure. We are very much conscious of that. Now that make ever since
what happened with the passports?
Yes, that the passport. We are in control of what to do here in a very disciplined and focused manner.
In a situation where the national ID card and then for in national hand?
It has not happened and it will not happen. Once we there, they happen. You know, it will not work. First say they see the dedicated ID card, other people they can go. You know they work for that you get ID card. Every ID card will be UCR with the account for.
The ID card owner they forget some permanent even if they return back to the country.
Then you own and it valid for the period where the law say it will be valid. When you pay for it to give it to you. For instance, you are the you have a 5-year ID card. That's yours. After that you renew them. So the card not will go in any wrong hand. Every card will they issue out in this country, national ID card or ECOWAS or non-national ID card, it's accounted for. So the minister you issue them, whether issue them, when you issue them, whether receiver, there is an audit trail of it.
The Ministry of Labour, they ask foreign nationals and now within the country go for the resident permit and work permit. Is it possible for them give them without taking the national ID card?
It should not work. It should not be the case because the Ministry of Labour, they have been very much cooperative with this, and so they're not going to do otherwise, other than making sure that we are all in compliance.
And some people don't communicate to the ministry.
They are part of it. The law, they are where we are working very closely with those agencies, institutions, the Ministry of Labour, the Immigration Department. We are very good in all of that we are doing. We are enforcing the law. We are making sure there is compliance with the law. They are not for register anybody, give anybody resident permit or work permit. We will not get NIN. We will not get non-national ID card.
That now the Director General for the National Civil Registration Authority, Mohamed Massakoy, they talked to me inside the interview. They also asked the Minister for Employment, Labour and Social Security not for give work or resident permit. So foreigner them where they come work or stay in the country if they not get national identity card. The program Good Morning Salon, they continue inside the program now. We go for this break.
Me sister, better don't come for we country.
Let out.
Well, we don't get the opportunity for get back money and property them where government workman and other people like can get back corruption, money laundering, and plenty other yuki business. Then call this asset recovery. International law like the United Nations Convention Against Corruption, we own anti-corruption law, and the anti-money laundering law self-support them.
Who that stand there before for make this happen?
Now the Anti-Corruption Commission and the Financial Intelligence this agency, but e not tap there. They can work with other agencies there like the banks, the police, the judiciary, and the international partners them.
Bobo, this na good thing, but how this go benefit we country?
Them money and assets where they take back from corrupt people them, government can use them for bring more development, we go better the life of Salone people them. But if this for happen, therefore make sure say them fend with them for what Tiganga want with partners them na Salone and other countries them, so that we go able to recover more assets. Same way so, therefore make sure say they investigate and take Tiganga action against anybody where they fail not say make investment overseas with money where the person gets pan corruption, no matter who that the person be. Again, therefore get proper policy they go guide them how for use their assets when they get back, so that Yuki no go dey at all. This message comes from Transparency International and Salone with support from the European Union Rapid Grant through Transparency International Secretariat na Berlin, Germany.
Salone Commercial Bank don't come with new banking products them for make life easy. With Million Online Bank and Million Mobile App, you can able for use Salone Link money transfer for send money to anybody. It let you not get bank account. Transfer or receive money na the same bank or any other bank. Transfer money to person or office, it let you not get the account number. Buy Exalite, pay other bill them, and now get advanced salary. You don't need for worry again, but almost money then you earn. Because you can able for pay for things the way you buy in a supermarket and other shop them with the quick response code payment. Yagba don done for the boss man them. With Beyond Online Direct, you can upload salary, pay all your supplier them, sell forex to Salone Commercial Bank, and watch your account anytime. If you need the app, download them from Google Play Store or any Apple Store, or go to Salone Commercial Bank website www.slcb.com. Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, delivering value.
We're trendy and youthful. We're UBA. Lucky and small. Now imagine say the day when you born your pikin, you open UBA Kiddies bank account for them, and you begin save just 1,000 millions, no more, or any amount every month done with no pressure, no wahala, just 1,000 no more. Now let me fast forward and say you pikin don reach 13 years and you don ready for take NPSC exam. Then remember say you be don dey save na UBA for your pikin in future one bye. Then you go check in UBA Kiddies account. Then boom, over 120,000 millions don dey there with no big, no stress, just peace of mind. You don't empower your pikin, you don't secure in future, and you don't also make a dream come true. All this go happen when you choose UBA for open account for your pikin. With just 250 millions, you go able open UBA Kiddies account today. All what you need for open the Kiddies account na just the pikin in birth certificate, one passport picture, valid ID card, and you, the mama or papa in passport picture or driver's license, and back utility bill from the last 3 months. Maintain minimum balance of 250 millions and enjoy free withdrawal, monthly interest, mobile and online banking with no deposit limit, plus free SMS alert. So what do you wait for? Hurry now and one time open UBA Kiddies account for your pikin and make yourself use them for the save small one. Now UBA Kiddies account get. Because small gather today mean baby gladness tomorrow. UBA, Africa's global bank, one brand partnering for progress.
UBA, best customer satisfaction.
You dey get problem for find the right bank for keep you couple or do business? Union Trust Bank UTB na your solution. UTB they do internet banking where they make them easy for you for know wetin dey happen with your account any side you dey anytime you put or take money. We dey give reimbursement then loan wey no go monitor them for pay at all. Oh yes, Union Trust Bank na the bank for you. Na UTB all reimbursements them special and we get good workman them where they cater for all reimbursements them banking service. We then a plenty sign of the country. We then a Kabbalah, Cambia, Lonsal, Jala, Maboka, Bo, Kenema, Kono, and Mile 91. You can get more information but we na www.utb.sl or come na we head office na number 2 House Street, Freetown. Union Trust Bank na the true bank for you.
you will appreciate. Oh, yeah. I wish you happy birthday.
Yes, indeed. I wish you a happy birthday. And as you get this, say now somebody now the host they celebrating birthday today, and that the head of programs and also news and current affairs we Michael Sambola. I don't know him for a long time as producer, but are you hear me?
Indeed, today in the house we get somebody who is celebrating birthday when Michael Sambola. We plenty people known out there. We want to use this opportunity on behalf of staff and management. But say happy birthday to Michael Sambola. We plenty people. Of course, this man get plenty name. Popo, Chairman. Get a lot of names where people do call him at the office. Want to say happy birthday to you.
Yes. In my mind, Karifa to contact give me a list.
Yeah.
The list, the list, make
I
it
get
register.
the first list, the first name I get not the list.
Anyway, no Orlando see the signal, so we move on from there. Happy birthday, Michael Sambola. Celebrate loud, and the breakfast they go on now, and that's 12. You can join me for saying and good on. The program Good Morning Salon they continue.
Yes,
inside the program, we come to Honorable Usman Timbo. With inside the program, we come to you 10-point plans them for you flag bearer aspirations, and if you happen to be flag bearer of the APC and within your agenda for Salon people. But we come to the issue of the allegation. This one from Ibrahim Sisse say, with due respect, Honorable Usman Timbo's response avoid the real issue. The politician, the administrator distinction and reference to past matters do not answer the allegation, which is a serious issue of state. As the saying goes, evasion is not a defense. Is Honorable Timbo accepting the allegation? If not, why not clearly deny it? The public deserves clarity.
I just want to say I don't answer this before, and that's the reason why I don't want to spend time again to talk about again and again.
What you did
I say very short that a lie and a malicious lie. Earlier also, I don't tell you, ask me whose role we are playing in the tripartite process. I don't explain that to you clearly. So unless if somebody don't have to listen to that, or somebody misunderstand, or maybe the person wasn't listening, I don't in so many ways answer this. You don't ask me about my role in the tripartite. I say zero. I wasn't part of the tripartite process. I don't explain to you the role we are playing in the negotiating process. I don't also tell you certain the chief minister saying a blatant, malicious and deliberate lie. Now a lie about
so
me.
So at no point in time you not force Dr. Samora?
Definitely no point in time. But I also tell you, say, the chief minister and apostle have been considered a friend. And I don't know see me ever get any problem.
So now when I don't turn
I don't know. This is a man we quite recently where I've been doing consultations in the United States. I reached out to Ram because people were asking me that two young people in the APC and SLPP, they want for you we talk, they want for a little debate. So I reached out to him at the time he was in South Africa when I reached out to him. And tell him, say when I return to Salon, I want to make me an incident and give the people of this nation the opportunity for you, two good young people on either side of the aisle. I respect him as somebody who get a lot of intellect, but at the same time, in fact, interestingly during that time, he agreed that okay, when I come, we'll never meet up yet, we'll not get the chance yet for make we actually organize that debate between David Senge and Usman Timbo. Notwithstanding, now we do this. I was surprised that you do them, but at the same time, I'm not surprised. Because this number we don't pick fair with very strong women them in Boston with the First Lady of Sierra Leone, Dr. Sylvia Blyden, Yvonne Akisoya. I don't pick fights with these people. So me, I think he's one person who likes fight. Even if you go on page on Facebook, you see he's always fighting with people.
And he thinks they will have to back don't pick fights.
No. Me, I've moved on. I am way more mature than that fighting. I just don't explain my position, and I also don't understand very well who this person who I was considering a friend and a brother is.
So the friendship still continue?
I feel so from my side.
You don't reach out to her since then?
Now me reach out the very day we do this, and my attention was drawn to it. I called him because I'm a paddy. But again, I changed my mind. I'm like, okay, if me you talk this privately, and you don't go tarnish my character publicly, then you've gained me. I was also thinking of taking legal action against him, but I'm like, no, it's too much. It's an overkill. If you can't talk on a radio, if you can't talk on a public, I they respond to him back in public. Not because we get plabber, not because being a person we like for do this, but because this is what is equal. From this point at the big, when I've been doing an epic, I'm like, okay, I don't clear this. But since now this radio station I can't do them, then I feel it was just right for make a come back here and can explain, for like giving myself the chance for making ask me the questions, because let the other side be heard. That's the thing. And so that person in question about me evading, at the big the person, a showing a social media person, let he go on Facebook, let he look for Osman Abdal Timbo, he go see me video day of the response, or he go on TikTok, or he go to Epic Radio there.
What's in change your mind from the legal action we want to take against Chief Minister?
Well, because I think this is sufficient. It's okay. But like I say in me post, I weigh me options, waiting for do next. So, but I feel this is equal. He talk this publicly, he lied to me about me publicly. I don't come back and don't clarify the situation and don't claim him.
When the Dr. Samura in name mentioned with the tripartite reports, plenty APC supporters no one foresee or hear about Dr. Samura. In fact, in the call electoral justice, some they call on that way. When you name mention that you coerced Dr. Samura, you know one of the people we force and for puts then recommendations here together, you've been feel worried about you flag bearer aspiration within the APC?
I was worried about my integrity, the name that I've created, I've built for myself over the years. You know, good name, it'll take a long time for build them. But for letting destroy them, it'll take 1 minute or less. So I feel like what this man do was trying to actually tarnish my character. A character that I've built over 40 years. From when I was born to this day, I've tried to avoid controversy. But incoming can just throw me under the bus with something we unfounded.
Okay. Honorable, we will look at your aspiration for the flag bearer race now the APC party. What are some of your key major areas there where you consider for say that could able for pave the way for Usman Timbo for get the symbol of the APC party?
I just noticed it's almost 9 o'clock and the program they come to an end, and I've been, like I say where I come earlier, I've been feeling the opportunity that they get for can talk about this. But at the same time I understand their national issues, things for clear where we're not going to. But which I don't do, I don't put together a 10 points, a 10 pillars vision for national renewal. This is not a manifesto, and the manifesto belongs to the party and not to me. But these are certain things that where I get, where I feel like the aspirations of the people them, from my consultations where I hold across the nation and even internationally outside Sierra Leone. There are 10 points in this pillar. I think apart from this media engagement, I will also really put them together and then circulate them. And maybe the next time we get an opportunity, we will able to go through them 10 points here properly. But if you allow list them, I could try for
just list them quickly. We look at messages then because the production don't add 10 minutes to the program. So due to technical challenge will be gets before the program.
Thank you. So the first one we get for uniting this nation, uniting the APC as well as uniting the nation afterwards. I know I'm for going to if Tem could, we will talk about that. The second one get for do with enforcement of law and order, the fight against corruption and the fight against drugs. That's the second one. The third one get for do with a national agenda, a national development plan. We will determine with short, medium, and long term. This one I will explain small because waiting not happen, don't they happen as Salona that every party with the kind of power get for carry the manifesto. When APC then have power, when then come out, SLP come and say all waiting President Koroma and the APC do na rubbish. Native man them because scrap or make out within your agenda. When APC bag for kind of power, we're going to do the same thing. So waiting this don't cause now a stop-start system where we not make progress. But if together, me believe say when we get power, we for sit down together, and me on ambition are that within the first 100 days in office, where they set an all-inclusive committee. We get all political parties, civil society organizations, media groups, all professional groups, traditional, local council group, all demographics, young people, old people, women, disabled people. We all can sit down together on a table and we say, okay, within the short term, within 1-2 years, now this we want to do for this nation. Within the medium term, 5 years to 10 years, now this we want to achieve. Within the long term, 20-25 years, now then here we need to do. We take this document afterwards, we can go parliament, we legislate them, we make them law like how the constitution there. So in this case, whether it's APC in power or whether an SLPP they in power, nothing changes. Everybody get an agenda where they can follow. So that for me is the third one. And the fourth one get to do with the economic revitalization. So everything we suffer from now is because the economy is the way how we do. So how we get to do a private sector led economy, how we get to do industrialization and job creation, how we get to empower and support small and medium enterprises, how we get to create jobs, and how we get to also bring the diaspora for make themselves come and contribute. The fifth one, when a very important one, get to do with effective decentralization. I believe, say, the moment we make development decentralized, we have the law for it. Like I say, Salon not bereft of laws, not like say we not get laws them. We get the local government laws where show say plenty of things have been devolved to them councils, yeah. But these are people where, you know, if they give money for it and do their work there. Other countries, development is channeled through them place them there. So for instance, one of the most backward places neglected is Falaba district. So if Falaba district council get their own programs, their own projects that they want to do, then get their own budgets, then get the way how the central government they support this. At the same time, they get international partners supporting them. Then when you go Falaba district, you for able to get your license there, you for able to get your national ID card, you for able to get whatever facility you get in another big town, you for able to meet an Falaba. And this development is supposed to happen through them, rather than the central government or the Ministry of Local Government taking responsibility for that. That is the way you ensure even distribution of progress in the nation. So you're not going to say, oh, we APC come, now the Northwest develop. We SLPP come, oh, now the Southeast develop. We'll bridge that divide with the inside. More you have to do with the sectors that we want to pay attention to. We need to pay attention now to agriculture, fisheries, as well as tourism. While at the same time, mining, while it's still there, but mining not for be the primary source of income. Because mining is depleting the environment. It's destroying the environment. But at the same time, you get resources where they deplete. So, you know how much fish you get in water and how much will they lose. You know how much we will get by just policing our waters and making the fish where
preparing you 10 points now, or you agenda now. Somebody go say don't put the cat before the horse because the APC not even give the flag we are it.
No, so like I tell you, this is a vision. And like I said at the start, Musa.
You not think it's too early?
No. Musa, you need for, we're too good at this nation and for talk about problems. And one thing where you know go see me do, and for just sit down and say, oh, SLPP will give you lights and they will give you roads, blah, blah, blah. These are problems where everybody's happy. But what makes you different, what makes you unique, now the solutions that you can profile. And these are the things where I want to tell you and say, yes, I don't have the solutions. But for me, conversations with people, and these are the aspirations of everybody. Even you were there, and when I was saying this, you were shaking your head like, yeah, look at the national development agenda. Oh, low focus here, low focus here. And I also say the manifesto is to be developed by the political party. But this is my vision. And when I win, the manifesto, whether it encompass all of this or not, you will see say not going to be radically different from the thing else. Okay. I get things we're going to do with education. I get things we're going to do with healthcare. I get things we're going to do with infrastructure, as well as youth and women-led governance.
We get you from time to time for talk on then things also as the flag bearer is the draw closer. But Honorable, what are your campaign budgets in terms of your consultation and your flag bearer aspiration?
I will tell you that I have a budget, a very big budget.
What is it?
I won't tell you. It's part of my strategy. But I'll also tell you that I am well placed for do this. I don't travel across the entire nation. I have done way more than anybody they see, and it is part of my strategy. And I will continue for work in silence. But I know at the end of the day, for people who don't know me, will feel shocked. But for the one that will know me, they know that Timbo is a really deliberate person. Timbo is someone who knows how to walk the talk.
It matters because recently we don't see couple the campaigns, so people go ask about bankrolling in terms of presidential aspirants them, so that somebody go kind of power and mortgage the resources or any national resources of the country.
So that's where we also miss it. And this is a very big responsibility for us as citizens, whether you're a delegate or you're not a delegate. Waiting for informed decisions what they make now based on message. Nobody know they can be president when a Father Christmas. Anybody will give you money today, who you see today as president. When that person becomes president, that person will not be seeing you or be giving you money to buy your vote. It will not be possible. For a president to be a win in 2018, I shall say plenty parts of this country they only see him back either on television or when he go back for go campaign.
Okay.
As president, you will not be all over the place dishing out monies. What you supposed to be able to do now for do policies and programs we will improve the lives of the people without you removing from your own pocket. Okay. And this is where also Sierra Leoneans have to be mindful. The message is important than the present benefits. Okay. What will benefit you than you 5,000 today or 1,000 where you don't share the money? How would that change your life compared to possibly being policies and programs we will change the life of the entire nation?
Honorable, do not attempt to look at some of the messages that we don't come inside because time not in favor anymore. This one on Facebook for Mystic Nat was actually consultation is key in our political space, especially consultation which is reflective on all. Political parties should ensure they have a close dialogue in any view or implement so that it can reflect on the ordinary Sierra Leoneans and strengthen our democracy, which is still fragile even though we have made some gains over the years.
This one say Timbo waiting somewhere don't do so we no one even go close to them again.
This one for Ibrahim says, with due respect, Honorable Usman Timbo's response avoids the real issue. The politicians took administrator distinction and references to past matters do not answer the allegation, which is a serious issue of state. As the saying goes, if evasion is not a defense. Is Honorable Timbo accepting the allegation, or if not, why not clearly denying it? The public deserves clarity.
This one from Moku Bangura of Facebook, he say this is the elections of the Gen Zs and Usman Timbo is the perfect nexus that connects the baby boomers, millennials and the Gen Zs.
This one from Ibrahim Kalon and someone say good morning, Radio Democracy. I want to urge the SLP government to handle this constitutional amendment bill with great care. Those of us who have read the political history of this country know that while the SLP is in power now, nothing lasts forever. I urge them to be sincere and to view this through a national lens, not a partisan one.
This one, Honorable, I want to know if the amendment can lead us to a referendum and what are the things that were to be amended led to information of the tripartite committee.
This other one from Mark 10 and England said the Attorney General's Alpha CC has made it clear that this bill will be in plain sight for all to see. This bill will not go directly to a referendum. It will go straight away to Parliament first, and after the voting of Parliament, if the two-third majority is not met, then the referendum will be created. The opposition will be fully involved along the line and will be fully informed. One of the key changes is to fix an unchanging date for both president and Parliament.
This one says Usman Timbo is now a matured politician. If the chief minister is making an alleged statement against him, and today he is here to clear the air in person, you are really mature to counter the allegations of the Chief Minister from Supercaps folding our Facebook page.
This one from Suleiman say, Timo, I really admire your composure and delivery. You are a true Regentonian. Good luck.
Okay, this one from me, the last one from me from Mustafa Masako, I say, oh Timbo, who told you that CM has taken fight with women? Your insinuation is what is way below the belt, and such should not be coming from you. With the messages, I will come to you for response quickly.
Thank you very much. There are a lot of messages. I will first talk about mistaking your own form, about the importance of consultation. And for me, from the start of my talk here is about the importance of that. They're not to make any solutions. It's when me and you talk, I hear it from you. There's no way I sabi the problems within a Kailaun or the solutions. I have to go to Kailaun, talk to the people of Kailaun for make I understand them problems and the possible solutions. So that's the importance. Somebody talk about why me they shy away from Dr. Samuel Kama. No, I'm not. In fact, I'm not even shying away from the fight for electoral justice. Dr. Samuel Kama and me relationship, he made it clear to me that it goes beyond politics. It's a familial relationship that me in a family. So that's way bigger than anything. And Dr. Samuel Kama is one person I always on the seek advice from, even when I ready for resign for my position. He's one person who I've been consult, like I've been tell people that I was doing consultations. He's one person. I still consider him as somebody who get a lot of experience, and I always want for the tap on experience. So we have a very good relationship. The third question is the one we get for do with. I think the same question you asked me about me evading the question, and I asked the person for making listen this entire program, the entirety of the program, as well as also refer them to me Facebook and TikTok account for making see the answers with it. There are many more questions we get for do with the constitutional amendment process. I think we'll all explain that adequately. And I also want to confirm that the APC is willing to participate in this, but the APC will not encourage anything that seems partisan in nature and in content. We will not accept that, because we're doing a constitution that very soon now we're going to come and implement. So I think in a nutshell, unless there's something I don't miss, the others are complementary. I want to say thank you to the people who say that, and whether they're complementary or derogatory, I still accept all of them, that then kind way so we'll able to improve democracy. So thank you.
One for say plenty thank you to you, Honorable Usman Timbo, for where you take your time for being part of the program today. As we begin now the program for talk about the aspiration for going for the flag bearer against the APC party and other issues then we get for do with the tripartite recommendation and the constitutional amendment bill where they now before Parliament. One for say plenty thank you for being part of the program today. Well, now we will bring down the curtain for today's edition of the program. Good morning, Salon. Plenty thank you to we producer Michael Sambola with support from Mange Mansari. Plenty thank you to Fatmata Samura, Mary Kamara Bango, make us see we live on our Facebook page. And plenty thank you to DJ Sugar Cane for technical support. So till we meet again, Mina Adeyemi Jackson is a goodbye.
And Musa Kamara say bye-bye.